The Nextnaijacomedystar.
My name is Mecoyo. I am from Delta State, Okwane local government to be precise. What inspired me to take comedy as a career? I think comedy has always been in me right from birth. So I've always loved to make people smile, happy and laugh. And then I came to realize you can actually make money from it. I'm like, okay, so why just do it for fun? Let's do it for money as well. And the reaction of my family and friends. My friends never had an issue with it. After all, I make them laugh and they're happy. I think the only person that would have had issue with it was my dad because he was an academician. So what mattered to him most was the fact that all of us must go to school. So since I went to school and I did what he wanted me to do, which is go to school, and then studied, came out with good grades as well. So when he found out I was doing comedy, he didn't really find it offensive, because he's also a very jovial person as well. So he just wanted to be sure that in his world, you have a future. That is by going to school. But you know saying that comedy will give us the future, not be certificates. My first ever experience as a stand-up comedian, I think that was during my orientation, my first year in school. During my orientation, I can remember this particular doctor that they say he doesn't laugh and he doesn't want anything like comedy during orientation, let everybody be serious. And then I came off stage, I performed, and this man gave me 200 naira, 3 new one, 600 naira, I can't forget that thing. And I mean, it's been awesome ever since then. My observation of the comedy industry, we are doing well, but I think we can still do better. Our industry is growing, like it is in the diaspora and abroad, Necessarily, a comedian doesn't need to be an MC to make it abroad, but here you must actually blend being an MC and a comedian for you to get jobs and live very, very well. So I think stand-up comedy itself should be seen as an industry on its own, that one can make good money from, where people can actually pay for content. You see your contents flying all over the place, people don't pay for them. But then abroad you see people like Dave Chappelle and the rest of them, Kevin Hart and the rest of them, people pay them to have a special and they are handsomely paid. They don't need to go to find wood. They won't tell ladies and gentlemen, please, family of the bride should come this way before they make a living. So I think we can grow to that extent as well, but like I said, we are growing and we can only keep getting better. The developments I would like to see in the Nigerian comedy industry, I want to see a dedicated channel, like a TV channel dedicated for comedians. I want to see channels that can actually buy comedy contents, channels that of people that can actually sponsor specials. Some of us, we have the ability to go 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour, but then you can't do that in somebody's show, and then yet you can't do your own show because you don't have that money. So we want to see investors who will invest in comedy, who can actually invest in your specials and you get well paid for them. And then a dedicated channel, just like Comedy Central, dedicated Nigerian channel, that showcases our craft. I mean, because if it's out there, people will surely get interested in it and, of course, invest in it as well. My favorite moment as a comedian. Okay, so there was this performance I had some time ago in Abuja, and I did my joke about body odor. So I was at an ATM point here in Lagos, and I started hearing somebody saying, "Unrecognized perfume, please exit. Unrecognized perfume, please exit." Only for me to turn back, I was like, "You think we don't know? You know you now. We know so now you crack that joke. All of us know you." I felt very special, I felt very special and I felt very famous. So I like to have more of that. My worst experience as a comedian, I've not really had the worst as a comedian, but perhaps as an MC, which is one more reason why this guy is really, really very important. I was on my way for this MC job, a wedding job, and then I just alighted from the vehicle conveying me. One motor just come pour me water for the white and white cloth where I plan to go sleep for the wedding. It was really horrible, but then it's all comedy. I tried to clean it the little I could, and then, the minute I entered the stage, I first of all made a joke with it so that people will understand what really happened, and then I flew. If I become the next Nextnaijacomedystar, first, I like to lift more people, just like KY is lifting a lot of people. So I like to start having comedy concerts where I'll have other younger colleagues come and showcase their talent as well. Also, I have projects on hand that I've written, waiting for funds to execute. So I have a short movie that I want to put out there. So I will also have my younger colleagues as well, or my colleagues as it were, to join me in the project so that we can showcase what they have as well. We rise by lifting others. Let me borrow that that phrase. We rise by lifting others. So I think I believe if I get the money, I will invest it mainly in our industry so that I can lift more people out of poverty. Hey God. Hey God, you don't say gas I take day. I gas I take day. Right now, gas I really take day. Because I know how proud my family is right now. My elder brother, I know him for sure. He goes out to tell people, now my brother did that. You don't know, not my funny brother. Now he did that. And then my sisters, of course, when they go to the office, they tell their sisters, so they tell their friends, do you know that my brother is on TV right now? So it's really nice. I'm sure they love what they are seeing, and I just want to keep making them proud. My two top plans for my career, first off, I just don't want to be a Nigerian comedian. I want to be an international comedian. So I'm going to search for international platforms, and I'm going to try as much as possible to make my jokes not just Nigerian, not just for Nigerian consumption, but something that can be sold outside the country, and then people will love it and want me in their plan of events outside the country. That's one. And then I'm going to go into, it's just one thing for us to be funny. It's another thing for us to be yielding fruit from it. So I am going to invest mainly on entertainment business, just like Rosewa is doing right now, so that we are not just funny, we're also making money from it.
If you're boring, make you go away, go away.